This video will unveil the launch campaign, You're Invited, proposed to take place February 13th to 16th as part of Steep Tea's American expansion, as well as give key recommendations to unify Steep Tea's online presence. Our slide deck includes a detailed agenda of our recommendations, implementation strategies, and financial projections. Right now, the company enjoys an incredible presence in Canada and aspires for the same success in the US. To do this, Steep Tea has got to make a statement. Steep Tea is going to take over New York City. Introducing You're Invited, the plan, Teas NYC. On February 13th, people will wake up to elaborate tea parties happening simultaneously in Times Square, Soho, Fifth Avenue, and the Staten Island ferry docks. Think flash mob. At each location, 3 hosts in elaborate dress will give out tea samples and other goodies to passersby. These tea parties take place at 1 and 4 in the afternoon, the ideal time for tea. And if you don't see Steep Tea on the streets, you'll cross paths with it online. Let's start from the beginning. Campaign setup begins in January with a photo contest asking fans to submit their best themed Steep Tea party photos via Twitter or Facebook with the hashtag TeasNYC. 9 lucky winners score a trip to New York and the unique chance to participate in Steep Tea's top secret US launch. The contest gives incentive for an influx of people to host Steep Tea parties, while also selecting 9 dedicated ambassadors to man the tea parties during the 4-day You're Invited campaign. Now fast forward to Monday, February 11th, 2 days to launch. Steep Tea will update all social media fronts with cryptic cover pages. The next day, announce the US launch on Facebook, letting fans know it is their first time in the US and encouraging them to tweet or post their first tea party experience as their status, using the template, My first time was blank, hashtag TeasNYC. Each status increases the reach of Steep Tea as each of their friends' curiosity will be picked. Finally, on February 13th, launch day, Steep Tea will start tweeting clues that lead followers to each live tea party location, hashtagging TeasNYC of course. The parties display a banner reading hashtag TeasNYC to solidify the connection between the tag online and Guerrilla Stunt in reality. The clues continue through days 2, 3, and 4, gaining a bigger following as more and more people cite the pop-up parties throughout the week. On these days, Steep Tea will hit other prime areas, like the Met Steps and the Fashion District, in hopes of recruiting future consultants. Interested passersby try the teas, learn about how they can become a consultant, and are encouraged to contribute to the My First Time initiative on Facebook and Twitter. The real kicker comes on day 4. Saturday morning, invitations with attached tea samples will be found on doorsteps around where the impromptu tea parties took place. The mystery invites push recipients to search the hashtag online, where they will find themed tea party photos, a trail of clues, cryptic statuses, as well as pictures and other tweets referencing the week's live parties. The grand finale at Central Park will combine all smaller tea parties in a great spectacle around the fountain, marking the end of the campaign. Footage of the week should be taken to create a promotional video highlighting the entire campaign, and its results should be posted on all online platforms. As for other recommendations about Steep Tea's current social media outlets, the following is an overview of our vision for each. The website. We recommend giving featured teas inspiring descriptions. For example, a spiced chai could be described as best enjoyed with a caramel walnut scone after a brisk walk in the park. By painting a picture of the potential environment and mood in which the tea can be sipped, a positive association with your brand is created. The blog's current strengths lie in its genuine display of personality. However, some content overlaps with the newsletter. We suggest removing the newsletter and redirecting company-related content to a new Summary of the Month feature on the blog. Benefits include providing an appropriate mix of personal and corporate content, which streamlines channels. Lastly, the official Facebook page is active with customer interaction and product information. However, personal consultant pages are found under different title names, which makes them hard to access. We suggest organizing the online community by compiling all consultant pages with Facebook's new Regional Pages feature. Individual bios and headshots are found under profile pictures, providing a simplified search process and boosting overall sales as a result. By combining these suggestions with the You're Invited campaign, we are confident Steep Tea's entrance into the US market will garner the necessary attention. Cheers!